The prosecution will be seeking a maximum sentence for this, a premeditated and ruthless attack.
All Jed's product will be going through me.
It's rather an ambitious move for a fledgling independent, isn't it?
Get up to Newcastle and take care of Shepherd first. Make it look like an accident. We'll worry about Alan Clark and PC Plot later.
Do you know how much a top-notch criminal lawyer's going to cost? I could do a gig, couldn't I?
What, like a benefit?
Yeah.
In Trouble and in the Limelight. Crocodile Shoes, tonight, 10 o'clock on BBC One.
This Christmas, take time to hang out with a few friends.
People do have guests for Christmas, don't they?
Be wild and adventurous.
Let's Free Willy.
Make an entrance that'll turn heads.
It's a dinosaur.
Don't forget your loved ones.
You are not my husband.
And avoid partying with the wrong crowd.
If we run, they find us.
But if you're out on a limb...
And that's balderdash.
Overindulge on a monster collection of movies this Christmas on BBC One.
I vote for Tony.
This is BBC One with a sack full of fun.
Hello to you, it's Richard and Otis here on Thursday, the 12th of December. That means there's only 12 days to Christmas.
Oh, 12 days to Christmas! Hurry, hurry, hurry!
No, you know I don't like you singing, Otis.
Okay,
There's no
okay.
more. Today we've got the family nest and Angus is buying himself a new puppy.
Oh, yes, and also Itsy Bitsy Spider will be here later.
And Julia, Jekyll and Harriet Hyde, the Rocket Academy, are trying to appear on television today. And of course, don't miss later because we've got the final question in our Christmas hardware hamper competition.
Hardware hamper!
Yes, but first, as usual, it is time for... Yes, there goes the jingle, and the advent door is here, so let's have a look behind the wonders of that door, shall we?
Why? Open the door, please, Richard.
Let's have a look behind. Here's the first one today.
Oh, it's a very nice wrapping paper desk designed by Katie Shaw, aged 12 years old, from Basingstoke, and it's got children's BBC on it, which is very nice.
It's very colourful indeed, isn't
yes,
it?
Thank
you for that one, Katie.
Thank
yes,
you.
we are looking behind the door as usual to see
you.
some of your wrapping paper designs that you've been sending us in. That's enough thank yous.
Okay,
We've thanked her already, Otis. We've thanked her already.
Okay.
Let's have another look behind the door and see if there's another one in there. Oh, yes.
Oh, lovely robins. They're all saying tweety tweet tweet, which is what birds say. It's from Roman Kasani, age 7 years. And I say thank you very much for your tweety tweet paper.
Yes, very nice indeed. Let's just have a look at another quick one, shall we, Otis, before we give them an address. Let's have another quick one. Here we are.
Ah, lovely stockings and Christmas pudding sent in by Anthony Shaw, age 10, from Basingstoke.
Thank you very much for that
Thank you.
Let me just show you the prize. It is, of course, this fantastic robot that does talk to you and his eyes flash as well. And the closing date in the competition is Thursday, the 18th of December, and the winner of this prize will be announced on Friday the 20th, so do not miss it. So keep them coming in to the usual address.
Okay, it is Club Otis Children's BBC, PO Box 4567, London, W12 688.
I must just correct myself, though. It's actually Wednesday, the 18th of December.
Okay.
Now, though, time for another adventure with Pinocchio. Woo.
P-I-N-O-C-H-I-O. It's Pinocchio. P-I-N-O-C-H-I-O. Okie dokie-o. Meet from a tree, but he's like you and me. Just looks like a marionette. Deep down inside, there's a heart he can hide. 'Cause it's really a boy, don't forget. P-I-N-O-C-H-I-O. It's Pinocchio. P-I-N-O-C-H-I-O. Okie dokie-o.
Cast adrift after their encounter with the sea monster, Pinocchio and Gina turn their attention to reviving Geppetto.
He doesn't sound good at all. He has a terrible fever. We've got to try to cool him off. Wake up, Father. Everything's going to be all right. Oh, if we don't find land soon, he'll just get worse and worse.
Can you forgive me, Pinocchio?
Forgive you?
None of this would have happened if it hadn't been for me.
Oh, Father, don't say that.
As the day wears on, they search vainly for any sign of land. Finally, night comes. Geppetto falls into a troubled sleep, leaving his young companions to gaze sadly at the moon.
What are you thinking about?
I was thinking about how lucky you are, even though you're only made of wood. At least you have a father of your own to care for who cares for you. And even though I'm a real girl, I have no father, no mother, no family of any kind. I'm all alone in the world.
Well, I'll be your brother from now on, Gina. You'll never be alone again, not while I'm around.
You want to be my brother?
Nothing would please me more, and Geppetto could be your father. How about that?
Oh, Pinocchio, you mean it?
Sure. Of course, you may not want a brother that's made out of wood.
Don't be silly. I think it would be wonderful.
Well, you say that now, but some people might say things and laugh at you.
What do I care what other people say? Really, Pinocchio, I can think of no other boy I'd rather have for a brother than you.
Gee, that's so nice, Gina.
Then it's settled.
Besides, I'm not going to be a wooden boy forever.
Oh, Pinocchio, I like you so much the way you are. Stop worrying about it. You mustn't wish for the impossible.
I am going to be a real live boy someday. I am. Oh, I know it's hard to believe, but the Oak Fairy said if I behave myself, I could be a real boy.
Who's this Oak Fairy you're talking about?
She's almost like my mother. She's kind and forgiving and beautiful.
Tell me about her.
All right.
In fact, tell me about yourself and where you came from. I want to hear all about you.
Well, it all began one dark and stormy night. One of the branches of a magical oak tree was swept downstream in the raging current, where it was eventually found by Geppetto. He set about carving the branch into a puppet, which is how I first came into the world. He put all his love and skill into making me, but even though he was happy with his work, it also made him sad in a way. You see, he was lonely.
Oh, if only you were alive to talk with and keep me company. All my dreams would be answered.
Soon his dreams were answered when the Oak Fairy, my fairy godmother, gave me life. But even though Father was satisfied, I wasn't, because I wanted to be more than a wooden boy. Why can't I be a real human boy? Huh? Fairy godmother, is that you?
Pinocchio, you're unhappy about something, aren't you? Tell me what's troubling you.
Fairy godmother, wasn't it you who first gave me the gift of life?
Mm-hmm.
Then please, Fairy godmother, can you do one more little thing for me? Make me into a real boy.
That's not a little thing, it's a very big thing.
You mean it's impossible?
No, but there are a few things you'll have to learn first.
I know I have to stop lying. I will, I promise.
There's much more to it than that. You need to care for others, to think of other people's needs before your own. That's what being human means.
I can do that.
Perhaps you can, but being human also means learning to be patient. It takes a lot of time and hard work to make our dreams come true.
If it means getting to be a real boy, I'm willing to wait forever. Or almost that long.
Well, then we'll see, Pinocchio. Remember, nothing is impossible if you have the will.
Wait!
I must go now. Goodbye, Pinocchio. Be good. Remember, nothing is impossible if you have the will.
I can be a real live boy. That's what she told me. No one believes me when I say that she told me that. Even Father doesn't, but she did.
Well, here's one person that believes you.
She said nothing's impossible. You believe me? Really? You hardly even know me, and you said you believe me.
Sure. And my only wish is that for your sake it all happens soon. But only because it will make you happier, Pinocchio. I like you just the way you are.
But even as their friendship blossoms, the fact remains that our heroes are still in grave danger. The scorching sun rises on another day without food or water. Their strength starts to fade, and with it, their hopes of ever finding land again.
Land ho! Gina, wake up! Come on, Gina, there's an island dead ahead of us. Look! Huh? The current's carrying us right toward it.
We're gonna be all right, aren't we?
You bet! Nothing can harm us now.
But as they approach the island, an uneasy feeling creeps.
Extra butter with the fish in the garden! Don't forget the garden!
Bloody hell is there? It's been hours.
Well, he's got a £20 note in his pocket. You might never see him again.
I'm hungry.
I'll rustle you something up in a minute. Now, who do you think that is?
It's my mum. She looks like me, don't she?
That's just what I was thinking. And look at this.
Why did my mum say you were my uncle?
And your mum and I...
We'll need food and water. I'm gonna look around and see if there's any life on this island.
All right, I'll come with you.
But who's gonna stay and look after Father? No, I'll go alone.
Oh!
Oh!
What was that, an earthquake?
Well, so much for solid ground.
Don't go out.
I have to. Don't worry, I can take care of myself.
No!
Don't worry about him, Gina. He'll be all right.
There's something about this island that frightens me so. I almost think that we were better off out in the middle of the ocean.
It certainly isn't the most hospitable place.
Maybe it's Devil Island.
What? Oh, it would serve us right, ending up on the very island we were trying to avoid.
But we don't know that it's Devil Island, do we? It could be another island altogether, couldn't it?
Whatever island it is, it's a cruel, forbidding place. As Pinocchio surveys its ravaged surface, he finds no signs of life whatsoever, only angry geysers shooting plumes of volcanic steam over a landscape of lava and rock. At the highest point on the island, he finds the source of the earthquake, an enormous volcano, its crater filled with molten rock.
Oh, it's so hot it burns rocks. Wow, that was too close for comfort. A piece of wood like me wouldn't have lasted a second. What a horrible place. Not a drop of water or a blade of grass. Nothing. Ah!
I've never seen anything so pathetic and spindly looking. How the devil did you come to be on Devil Island?
Devil Island?
That's right, Devil Island. What were you expecting? Some sort of tropical paradise where you could spend a holiday in the sun? I'm sorry to disappoint you, but on the other hand, I'm delighted you've come. You see, things can get very lonely for me here. It's been a long, long time since I've had someone new to play with. Oh, would you like to play ball with me? Yeah, gosh! You're very good at this game, are you? A very inviting spot, isn't it? Pathetic creature. Tell me, how did a puny pile of kindling ever find the nerve to come to Devil Island?
We didn't want to come. We just washed ashore here.
How very unlucky for you. But you said we. Are there more of you?
Yes, there are, but we'll only be here a couple of days and then we'll go. So you just leave us alone.
A couple of days, you say? You trespassing toothpick. You'll be lucky to last a couple of hours. Don't you realize where you are? Nothing survives here. There is no food, no water. This island is death itself.
What'll we do now?
Their situation does look grim. If they are to survive, they'll need food and water, and there's no sign of either on this barren rock. Pinocchio begins to lose hope. He sits in melancholy contemplation, wondering at the strange twists of fate that have brought them all here. The one place in all the world they most wanted to avoid.
Pinocchio! Pinocchio!
Huh?
Pinocchio, where are you? Pinocchio?
Gina!
I was so worried.
I'm all right.
Oh, Pinocchio, what's to become of us?
Don't worry, Gina. We'll be fine.
Pinocchio? This island's nothing but a big volcano, isn't it? There's no food or water to be found anywhere, is there? We've landed on Devil Island, haven't we? It is Devil Island, isn't it? Tell me the truth.
Quiet, not so loud. There's no reason for Father to know. He has enough troubles.
Water, water, please.
Father, are you all right?
My mouth is so dry.
Here, sit up.
Oh, I'm so thirsty. Water.
All right, Father. We'll find some water.
Awful place. Where are we ever going to find water?
We're surrounded by it, but it's all salt water. Poor Father.
Listen, we can't sit around doing nothing. We need water as well. We have to find some.
How?
If there's no water on the surface, maybe we'll find it underground.
Maybe so.
There has to be moisture somewhere on this island. If we could just dig down, maybe we could find an underground spring or a well of some kind.
This spot looks as good as any. Let me find something to dig with. Wait. Let me try with this.
It's hopeless.
This rock's too soft. I need something hard. Hey.
Pinocchio, what is it?
I know.
No! What are you doing? What did you...
Don't worry, Gina. Being made of hardwood has its advantages. That didn't hurt me a bit.
Stop!
don't care what it takes. I'm gonna get water for Father. I knew it would work. It's starting to give way. Here we go. Just one more. It worked.
Ah! Look, Gina, mud. It's wet. That means there must be water. Look, we've uncovered a spring.
Water. Let's hurry up and find something to put it in, Gina.
Right.
A quick search of the beach, and the two companions come up with the perfect solution for carrying the precious water back to their thirsty father.
There, isn't that better, Father? You should have seen Pinocchio digging and digging. He just wouldn't give up.
Not too much at once.
Oh, wonderful.
Well, Father, do you feel better now?
Oh, much. But how did you find water on Devil Island?
Huh?
Oh, yes, I suspected this place was Devil Island the first moment I set foot on it.
Well, now that we found water, things don't look so bad, do they? Oh, I just used it for digging.
Oh, your leg, your poor leg. Oh, dear boy, thank you.
Don't be upset. It made a good shovel. And besides, I can get along fine without it. Look. See, Father? I hardly miss it. Well, I could get along fine if I had a little more practice. But it doesn't really matter anyway because I can always put it back on. There, you see? Good as new. Now for some food. And I know just where to go and look for it. Honest. Come on, Gina.
All right, I'm coming.
Wait! You're just wasting your time, children. They'll never find anything. There's no food to be found anywhere on this island.
Geppetto may be right about there being no food on the island, but just offshore, Pinocchio has discovered a banquet of shellfish.
Here! Cat! Here's another one. Cat! Here's a beauty.
Oh, that's enough.
There's plenty more where that came from. All set?
All set. Look, part of an abandoned raft.
This is our lucky day. We can use it for firewood. Let's hope the wood's dry enough to catch a spark.
Oh, it smells delicious.
There's plenty to eat now, as long as you don't mind seafood.
This is wonderful. I feel much better.
Raft and take you off this island. Go back. But this time things will be different. We'll have seashells full of water and plenty of food to take. That way we'll be able to survive no matter how long it may take for a ship to come along and rescue us.
You think that'll happen?
Mm-hmm. And if not, we'll just find ourselves another island. But one that's green and beautiful.
Oh, Pinocchio, what would I ever do without your optimism? My boy, once again, you've renewed my will to live. It's hard to imagine just a few hours ago I was willing to give up the ghost.
Don't worry, Father. We're going to find a way out of this pickle, and that's a promise.
Right.
Oh! Uh-oh, I know who that is.
So, you bothersome little blockhead. Still in one piece, are you? You and your friends have survived longer than I expected. I'm impressed, but you're sadly mistaken if you think you're going to get off this island alive. You don't know what you're up against. How about a little demonstration?
Pinocchio! The raft! It's destroyed!
Now you see my power, impudent puppet. This island is death itself. No living thing ever escaped from Devil Island.
Oh, Pinocchio, my long-nosed puppet chum. He'll be back at the same time next week, and the family nests are coming up next.
Here we are now, look at Otis's grotty.
Grotto!
Oh, sorry, Otis.
Yes, I'm just putting the finishing touches to my deconstration.
Very nice indeed.
Yes, and don't forget, viewers, that Itsy Bitsy Spider will be here later on.
But now time for the family nest, and Elspeth and Angus are buying a brand new puppy.
Mac 2 blows on his bagpipes, while Elspeth and Angus watch those notes go floating across the waves. Ferocious nest appears at once and grabs a note or two for lunch, and the whole of the family nest is not too far behind. Fortune leaps over him, turns upside down, then dives back in, and the beautiful loveliness shows she's the kissing kind. Irish nest comes up for air and taking notes without a care. Returns with a crunch and a bash and a splash to the family
Fed up. My bike's got a puncture, and I can only find one of my roller skates. Look, there's another Tinker's cart coming this way. Oh, Angus, just look at that dear little puppy tied to the back of that awful Tinker's cart. How cruel. Hey, Mr. Tinker, why don't you let that little puppy ride in the wagon?
He's for sale. £5.
£5 is an awful lot of money. Come on, Angus, let's go home and count our savings. We'll also have to ask Father's permission before we can buy a puppy dog.
Aye, You can have a puppy dog if you can afford it, but you have to look after it yourselves. I'm far too busy looking after the loch.
Oh dear, there's nowhere near £5 here. Let's go down to the loch and call the Nessies. They may be able to help.
The two children blew hard on their secret thistle whistles, and eagerness appeared above the water.
What can I do for you two?
Angus told the Nessie all about the Tinker and the puppy.
We're going to need a lot more of these if we're going to buy that puppy.
There's lots more of those things on the bottom of the loch. Come on, get into your boat. I'll show you where they are.
Hey! Not so fast!
Once in the middle of the loch, eagerness dived, leaving the children peering into the dark waters.
Oh, these are no good. They're nothing but washers and bottle tops. We'll never be able to buy the puppy with these.
Here's a pretty one. Look how it glistens in the sunshine.
It's a gold coin. Look, Elspeth, this is more than enough to buy the puppy. Just wait till the Tinker sees this.
There he is now.
Suddenly from beneath the boat, the awesome head of ferociousness appeared. What's going on here?
Come on, ferociousness. Take us over there.
Oh, you give me a headache.
Hey, Mr. Tinker, wait for us. Will you take this in exchange for the puppy?
Sold. Have they got the puppy yet?
I don't know, I'll look.
A monster! A monster! I've seen the Loch Ness Monster! Ooh!
What's going on here? Such an unnecessary commotion on the shores of my loch.
Look, Father, we bought the puppy. Isn't he adorable?
Oh, forget about the puppy, girl. Look, I've just seen the Loch Ness Monster. He's over there in the bushes.
Oh, nonsense, man. You want to frighten the children with that kind of talk? What you probably saw was a large stag.
That was no stag. Ooh, I'll bet this gold coin against your bagpipes that the monster's still there behind the bushes.
Oh, dear. Oh, no, what have I done?
Don't worry, I think I've got the answer. Ooh, just watch this.
There, what did I tell you? Oh, it was a stag. Now, a bet's a bet, so I think you'd hand over that gold coin.
No, I just don't know. I must get my eyes tested.
Monsters indeed. Here. Now, that'll buy a collar, a dog basket, and probably some biscuits for the wee puppy. Aye, and some fine fresh skippers for our tea.
You can knock it, you can rock it, you can go to Timbuktu, but you'll never find a Nessie in the zoo. You may see an anaconda, a giraffe and kangaroo, but you'll never see a Nessie in the zoo.
Otis meet. It's only £5 to meet Santa Otis.
You're not here to sell, we're here to tell them what's on this afternoon. We're joining Julia Jekyll and Harriet Hyde for a talent search.
Playing more smarty-arty tips with Mark, Jay and Josie.
And Hugh received some disturbing news and Amber's worried about Pippa in the biz.
Oh, do you know, Richard, I love
the biz.
Otis, we had all this yesterday afternoon. Will you stop it?
I just want to let you know that one of my favourite programmes is
the biz.
Oh, Otis, look, how do you do that with your voice anyway?
It's my little secret.
Otis, you're a very strange aardbot. Now over to our forerider and the friend, mischievous Itsy Bitsy Spider.
Itsy Bitsy Spider goes up the spider. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Itsy Bitsy Spider goes up the wall. Itsy Bitsy Spider goes up the wall. Itsy Bitsy Spider goes up the wall. Itsy Bitsy Spider always comes down, always comes down. Stronger than your older brother. Itsy Bitsy Spider goes up the spider faster. Itsy Bitsy Spider goes up, up, up the wall. Itsy Bitsy Spider goes up, up, up the wall. Itsy Bitsy Spider goes up, up, up the wall. Itsy Bitsy Spider always comes down, always comes down, always comes down.
Why are people always yelling and screaming at each other?
Got me. Us spiders are a peaceful species.
It's too bad everyone can't have a friend like you, Itsy. We'd all probably get along a lot better. Oh no! Mr. Underbreath will kill me!
Where is that girl?
You're late.
Mr. Mr. Underbrush.
I insist my caddies be punctual. Ooh, that's the problem with the lower classes. No sense of duty. One more tardiness, and you will be carrying garbage bags instead of golf bags. Now run along, run along.
Sheesh, what a snob. So, the less you hit the ball, the higher your score is?
You got it.
Then why hit the ball at all?
You're late. Ms. Von Layton will be here any minute for her tee-off time.
Yes, sir.
Wallace, you're in for a treat. I may even break my previous record today.
I hope so, Auntie Adrienne. Your game is so very ripping. If only we could do something about her hair.
Phew. Why, Miss Van Layton, hello!
Step aside, underwear. We have records to break.
Yes, make way, make way.
Oh, memories. Oh, what's this? My awards. Oh. Oh, that's your auntie. Come along, Wallace. A lady never misses her first tee.
Jolly good show.
Today I'll break 50.
Surely she broke that years ago.
Get a move on, Caddy, get a move on. I'm not here to watch the grass grow.
The underprivileged are so lazy, yet I find them strangely amusing.
Wallace, where is your breeding? Never call them underprivileged. Call them vermin.
Forgive me, Auntie. I lost my head. Well, Auntie could afford to lose a little something herself.